Hello, everyone. RPG Kingdom Kid here, back with the finale of Virtue's Last Reward. Because in the previous part, we saw Phi's end and learned the truth about Sigma. He is Zero. He's the one that was behind all this. Zero himself. That is mind-boggling to me. Also, I did not beat this on hard because it would give me the trophy, and how I know that is because I was watching Nico B's LP of this, and the trophy unlocked when he beat this on hard. So, unfortunately, yeah, this room doesn't count because I guess technically you've already beaten that room. So I can't get all the golden files if I want to keep Persona 5 be my 75th platinum. And I apologize for that, but I will. I promise I will probably do a video probably down the line before with me reading all the golden files and seeing what that extra scene would be with the golden files. So yeah. I'll probably do that before I start Zero Time Dilemma as well, since yeah. And I have a feeling excuse me, I'm kind of getting over a cold or starting to get one. I'm not 100% sure. The that Nevada one that they keep talking about in the like Akane and Temioji kept talking about. I think that's where excuse me. I think that's where Zero Time Dilemma takes place at. Since I heard that Zero Time Dilemma is the third game, but it technically takes place between 999 and Virtue's Last Reward, so. Alright, anyway, without further ado, let's see what happens at headquarters on April 13th, 2029. Alrighty.
Today is April 13th, 2029, and this is the evening news. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I don't have any news to read. All of our station's reporters have passed after contracting Radical 6. So have my... Excuse me. I've managed to keep us on the air until now. But I'm out of tricks. It's time for me to sign off. This concludes our broadcast day. I pray that someday our world can be cleansed of this horrible plague. Goodbye.
Oh, okay. For a moment, I just stared at the TV. The roar of the static seemed to fill the entire room, until with a click it disappeared too. You know, that honestly shouldn't happen, like... Had the power gone out? I heard footsteps behind me and turned around. That honestly shouldn't happen, like... You know, it's not like... You. Hey, Akane.
It looks like the first step was successful.
What the fuck? You killed me.
Killed?
Guess technically you're going to kill me 45 years from now, but still.
Hey, no need to be rude about it. I didn't kill you. I hit you with the butt of the knife. You're fine.
I'm okay?
Yes. You and Phi needed to experience a state of crisis. That was the only way.
Me and Phi?
Yes. I only told you about you, but we also needed Phi to jump.
Why?
Now, you know what happens next, right?
We go to the moon?
Correct. We will be leaving tomorrow, April 14th, 2029. We've nearly finished preparing your shuttle. Only a few last-minute checks and additions. You'll be traveling to Rhizome 9, along with 3 treatment pods.
Alice and Clover, right?
Yes.
What about the third one? Who's in there? Phi?
We put her into cold sleep 2 days ago. She appeared at our headquarters and volunteered to be frozen. That wasn't the Phi who jumped from point C, though. It was Phi before she jumped from point A to point D. In other words, she was following the same path you are. And she still is.
That means that after you froze her, the point C version of her jumped back into her body?
Yes. The point C version of Phi is sleeping in that pod. She'll stay there for the next 45 years, sleeping in ice.
So when she gets to point B, her consciousness will jump to point A, right?
Correct.
So that's why she didn't look old. So why don't you just stick me in one of those pods?
We can't do that.
Why not?
You haven't figured it out? You have to spend the next 45 years working on the AB project. After arriving at Rhizome 9, you must master genetic engineering and artificial intelligence programming, among other disciplines. Otherwise, you will be unable to create Kyle, Luna, and Lagomorph. And, of course, you will need to develop the chromatic doors and the bracelets. You will also be the person who summons Tenmyoji and Quark. Once you've completed all the preparations,
Why
then
can't
the
you just call him
project can
Junpei?
actually begin. January 25th, 2074. You will defrost Phi and carry her to the third AB room. Once you've done that, the 22-year-old version of you from point A will force you out. And you'll just go back 45 years to your own body on December 25th, 2028.
Then I change history? Do you really think I can keep the virus from getting out?
You have to. If you don't, billions of people will die. Only you and Phi can save them.
What about you? Aren't you an Esper too?
I can't do anything on my own. If this is going to work, I'll need your help.
So what do I need to do?
What do you mean?
Like, what specific actions do I need to take? If I jump to point A, what are we going to do then?
You'll both enter the Mars mission test site.
And after that?
I don't know.
What?
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything about what happens in there. We don't know how the Radical Six escaped. We don't even know why it was there in the first place.
Crap. Then we're screwed.
That's why we need your help. You have the ability to jump through time and across parallel worlds. We need you to figure out what happened in that test facility.
By playing Zero-Time
Things
Dilemma.
will be difficult, and I'm sure you will find yourself in a great deal of danger. But I believe the two of you can overcome any obstacle.
Wait. How do you know it's so dangerous? She was
The
there.
67-year-old version of you told me what happened. He wasn't able to stop the virus. So I suppose you could say you told me after you failed.
What did I say?
That the test facility is full of traps. There was one point, a woman's life was in danger. You risked yourself for her sake and lost your arms and your right eye.
My arms and my right eye? What the hell? Suddenly a low rumbling shook the building. What was that?
Go have a look.
Oh, that was... Moved slowly to the window and peered outside. It was when they activated the things, yep. On the horizon, I could see a massive mushroom cloud climbing slowly towards the sky. Would we really be able to change the course of history? No. That was the wrong way to look at it. Could be a question. I had to change history. I love this song. I think this is Akane's theme. We could save the world. I'm going to change history. I stared at the darkening skies above us and steeled myself. I would succeed. I wonder if that's also the same voice actress that voiced Akane in 999. It might be. It's hard to tell, though. End or beginning? Fire and ice. Ooh, all this. Oh boy. Save the game. Huh. Well, damn. End or beginning. Akane. Huh. Nothing else. I thought something else would pop up once, or maybe I need to get all the golden files first for that. Huh. I mean, I could get all the golden files and then just not go into that little section there. Also, this part's very short. I could go somewhere so I can read all the golden files that I do have, because I'd like to do that. Laboratory. Maybe I should try to go grab the golden files from the ones I haven't gotten, like the director's office, the director's office, the laboratory, and was it the bee gardens? No, I got them in the bee gardens, didn't I? It was in the crew quarters. Yeah, crew quarters. Well, I know what I need to do for the laboratory. Where are you? There you are. I know what I need to do for the laboratory one. Wait. Alright, yeah, I just need to put all the seeds in here. Well, not all of them. That's what I needed to do. I needed to do the seeds. Then this. Now the ethanol. See, I was so close to getting it. Somewhat. Pretty sure I need all four. Yeah, definitely when I'm gonna play the Vita version of this game, I'm definitely gonna beat this no problem. Oh, all I need to do is put the yellow one in. Oh, okay. Star, sun, moon. Okay. What's the moon right here? Yep, okay, cool. Cool beans, yo. I wonder... This would be the ultimate cheating. I mean, I'd have to go through the whole thing anyway to get all the files and shit, but I wonder if these are the same codes that were for the Vita version. And if I just do that on the Vita version, like, just use all the codes for the Vita version, just go to the safe right away and type in the password. Oh, that'd be the ultimate cheat. Okay. Okay, I don't think I need to beat it, so let's go to the... No, not security. The director's office, because I know how... Well, actually, I don't know how to do it. Shit. But I was right. It has something to do... It has something to do with the, So... I need... this one over here. Like that-ish. Okay. Let's move that over there. Okay, move this one. Fast. Okay, like that. So it lines up. That. Okay, that should be fine. Then that has to be spun so it's stationary. Alright. I hope it doesn't have to be like equally aligned. That one out of the way too. There. It's too fast, too fast, too fast. There we are. Okay, it needs to have too much. There. Nope, god damn it. Moved it instead, or spun it instead of moving it. Please work. God damn it. Guess that needs to be a little more even. Stop that. Come on. Motherfucker. Okay, now I just gotta move it. What the actual hell? Like, that's exactly how they have it. Well, no, let's move it all. Okay, let's... It's difficult because it looks like you need to get, like, perfectly aligned. So... Just stop. spin that one just a little bit. Okay, that somehow worked. IILP. I probably could have just checked that on my own, but oh well. Moon, star, sun. Alright, there we go. Alrighty. Next up is the crew quarters. Oh, it's up here. I was like, where's the crew quarters? Alright, let's just go back into room 1 and make some funny calls apparently. Okay. Alright, the classic boobs. What in the name of... Okay. 5309. Hello, can I help you? Yeah, I got your number on the wall. Huh? Shut up. Since that's a reference to this song. 3141. The first examples appeared sometime around the time known as the Egyptian for the New Stone Age. And Stone for cult. Okay, here we go. 69, 69. Okay. Wait for the time of your life, sweetheart. 24.95 a minute. Oh, that's a little too rich for my blood. Thanks. Okay. Come on. So 9, 8, 6, 1. There we go. Okay, now I did it. Sun, moon, moon, okay. Awesome, okay, now I got all of them save for the infirmary ones, so... and then, of course, this one. So I just need to beat it on hard, that's all I need to do. Or unlock it on hard. Yeah, I'm doing like an abridged version of this, so... Okay, so what I need to do now is... Oh, damn it, that's the U. Damn it. F-O-N-U-D. What? Oh my god. Found. How did I fuck that up again? I didn't even realize. Sun, moon, moon. Okay. Where is the safe? Oh, the safe was over here, wasn't it? Okay, seriously, where the hell is the safe? I saw it. Where's it down here? There it is, okay. Sun, moon, moon. There we go. Awesome. Got all the gold pieces now. Well, all but one. Let's just do another quick rundown of all these things. Yes. 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 Yep. 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 Yes. And this one's not going to be filled because I need to be on hard. But I will get that one. So, we did it, guys. We have beaten every single thing. I'm actually just going to jump on here. Alright. Oh, hey, it's us. It's this team again. As much as I would really love to do this, like... Oh, hold on. Okay, good, I'm on hard. Alright, as much as I would really love to, you know, beat this on hard and get that golden file, I have to wait, because otherwise I'll platinum this game and it'll be my 75th platinum, and I don't want that. I want Persona 5 to be my 75th platinum. But I promise before... Okay, so this is the end of Virtue's Last Reward. I promise before I do Zero Time Dilemma, actually, as soon as I make Persona 5 my Platinum Trophy, I will come back here, I will get the gold file from here. All I gotta do is put the password in on hard, which is what I'm gonna do. And I think I also have to clear the room, so I have to do that too. Actually... Wait one cotton pick a minute here. Maybe I don't need to. Let's see what happens here. Okay, I think if I remember correctly was bam, 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 bam. Shit, what was the... was that one pattern. Because if I can just get the golden file without beating it on hard, then I should be able to check it out. Oh, it'd probably help if I was looking at the right door. That wasn't the exit door. God damn it, I'm an idiot. There we go. Oh, I'm still on hard, right? Just want to make sure. Yep, okay. Star, moon, okay. Did it. Redacted, okay. Alright, now I think I just need to watch this again. I'm just going to skip through it all since I already seen it. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, I want to...
Now.
Let's read through all the secret files. This is where you play the AB game. It appears to be an elevator car. There are 6 AB rooms in the warehouse on floor A. From the left, they are referenced as first, second, third, etc. The interior of each room is identical to the others with a voting device on the wall and hatching on the ceiling. This refers to the... Okay, actually I should probably, yeah. Well, let's just keep doing this. This refers to the door on the AB room. Most elevator doors open horizontally, but this one opens and closes vertically. Most elevators also include a safety feature that prevents the door from closing if anything obstructs it. These doors have no such safety features. Each participant has a bracelet attached to the left wrist. If a participant breaks rules or fails to fulfill certain conditions, then a set of 4 needles in the bracelet will inject them with 2 chemicals in succession. There are only 2 situations which will cause the bracelet to come off. The person wearing it completes the game and escapes. The heart of the person wearing it stops breathing. Attempting to break the bracelet or attempting to force it off will be considered a violation of the rules. AI is short for artificial intelligence, which is a process by which eggs are fertilized with artificial insemination. Artificial intelligence, which is another thing entirely. Word 0 the third says before he leaves. Here, there are a few variations. Have a nice trick, have a nice trap, have a nice traitor. The device built by, what is this for? Oh, the quantum computer. Device built by Tom Kwan, a Boise, Idaho commuter. It's actually a lie. A quantum computer is a highly advanced machine that uses quantum phenomena such as superposition and intelligence to perform calculations. Let's say, for example, that you want to determine the prime factors of 5,183. A Van numeral style computer. Let's call him Paul. Let's say, can I divide it by 2, 3, 5? And then just run through the numbers like that until it got the answer. Mr. Kawan, on the other hand, the computer, not the imaginary computer, would just look at 513 and say, obviously it's 71 times 73. A traditional computer with n bits can only be in one of the 2. You've seen someone. Someone has written 2 milkmen go to comedy on the wall of the warehouse on floor A. Presumably it refers to a pair of milkmen visiting comedy club. The sentence constructs, however, is obviously wrong. There must be a reason why. It is a deadly game that 9 people have been forced to play. Official name is Nonory Game Ambidex Edition. As part of the Nonory Game, the participants must also play the Ambidex game on A or AB. What is the purpose of the Nonory Game? To escape by walking through the door marked with the number 9 door. How do you open the number 9 door? You have to earn at least 9 BP. How do you earn BP? Go to the AB room and play the AB game. How do you enter the AB room? Next to the AB game is a card reader. Slide the designated card into the slot and the door will open. Where you get these cards? Behind the CDs. Chromatic doors. Here are a few extra rules for you. We've already read those a lot. We know about pairs and solos. We know about BP. We know about the number 9 door. And the lunar eclipse. Okay, so Superil Beta. One of the drugs used in the Nonory bracelets and an extremely powerful anesthetic. It is the first drug injected into a participant breaks one of the rules. The drug also appeared in Virtue's Last Reward's sister title, 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. It was created by Mr. H, who was the president of Credo Pharmaceuticals and appeared in 999. He developed it by extracting and purifying an alkaloid from a variety of mandrakes. High usage can lead to some side effects, including severe memory loss. It can also be an aerosolized and used as anesthetic or knockout gas. One of the drugs by the Nonory bracelets and the extremely powerful muscle relaxant. This is the second drug injected into the bracelet if the rule is broken. The tuberculin is injected 9 minutes after the superil. It causes the respiratory muscles to cease functioning and the body preserves from lack of oxygen. Tuberculin is a component in some of the potions used by indigenous populations South America who tip their arrows and poison when hunting. It can be counteracted with a calcine inhibitor, but it's not clear if the Nonory Game facility has any of this antidote available. Alright, we know about the atom. This is the newspaper. This is still about the newspaper, the pandemic. This is about Radical 6 and the injection gun. Alright, we know about the chromatic doors. Stands for erotic units. EU is a system developed to measure combination of physical emotion and situation. It ranges from 0 to 20. When 20 might be Marilyn Monroe and 0 might be Gilbert Gottfried. For curious, Danny Terjo rates 16 EU. Just saying sexy does not guarantee a high EU rating. Not be confused with companion systems or hotness or sexability. The EU system weighs a number of factors such as... What the hell? Grandpa's videos. Collection of films that Tenyoji has gathered. Their content isn't really explicit per se, but they still aren't really appropriate for someone's core age. Should we know that the term does not imply the videos contain grandpas or grandpa-like actors. Sigma's cat problem. Sigma has a strange verbal and possibly psychological tic which causes him to make cat puns whenever he talks about cats. The cause of this behavior seems to be an experience he had as a child. When Sigma was in preschool, there was a deserted house near his school that everyone called the Cat Mansion. He'd always loved cats, so every day he would visit the cat mansion and give the cats that lived there some of his lunch. One day he realized that he could understand what the cats were saying to one another. A magical black cat appeared to him and told him that it had given him the gift in exchange for giving food to his fellows. But the magical cat said, "You can never tell anyone about your gift." The magical black cat warned, "If you do, you'll be cursed." But young Sigma was so happy about his newfound ability that he slipped and told the girl about it, so the black cat cursed him. His curse was to speak only cat puns for the rest of his life. Fortunately for him, a magical white cat came along soon after, felt the curse was a little too harsh and lessened it, so that he would only talk to cat puns when he talked about cats, and they lived happily ever after. Device that converts sounds to electrical signals and transmits them over a wire so they can be decoded and played back to one another in the end. It's useful for speaking to people who are far away. The invention of the telephone is generally credited to Alexander Graham Bell in 1876, but there's a dispute in some circles as to whether or not this is true. Sorry, I'm still... In the game, there's a phone in one of the cabins. It can't call outside of the facility, of course, but what if you tried something like 5309 or 6969? Other numbers might do other things, so give it a try. Alright, here's Golem. The Chinese room, learn about that. Turing test. The Turing test is designed to gauge a computer's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior, first developed by British mathematician Alan Turing. The test has 3 participants, a human judge, a human subject, and a machine. Excuse me. Judge engaging in conversation with the human and the machine, and if the judge cannot determine who is the machine and who is the human, the machine is considered to have passed the Turing test. When Fi mentioned that perhaps she and her companions have been captured upon the test, she was referring to the Turing test. Okay, we already know about those. We know about Gollum. Gollum's story, the point. The gist of Gollum's somewhat rambling explanation is that the center of thought doesn't necessarily have to reside in the body. In the case of Gollum, the self clearly resides in the mainframe and operated the body remotely. Since the self-aware robot could exist this way, he theorized what would prevent humans from doing the same. If humans are actually being controlled by an outside force, then is there actually any such thing as free will? Wound. Wound 2. Wound cavity, depth of the wound. Frequently, this will match the... Okay. Coroner. Not to be confused with the coroner. Coroner is a government official who signed law enforcement by... Okay. Autopsy. We know what autopsy is. Luminol mixture. Oh yeah, we already know about luminol. First glance, Kay's bracelet seems different from the others. Specifically, it appears to be attached to his suit. Although the design is slightly different, it is not a part of his suit. The bracelet is attached directly to his wrist, with the face looking through the hole in the armor. Just like the other bracelets, it will only come off when he escapes or his heart stops beating. Did their bracelets come off when they did leave, though? I honestly don't remember that happened. A memory condition where the sufferer retains knowledge such as language, social common sense, and so on, but memories of their own past and personality disappears. It causes is usually psychological, but in rare cases it can be caused by serious head trauma. Case suggested that an extremely painful breakup might have been the cause of his condition, but generalizing amnesia usually requires a much more powerful trigger than breaking up with someone. In fact, a painful breakup often has the opposite effect. You want desperately to forget, but find that to be impossible, which leads to all sorts of other mental disorders. Or so the person sitting behind me says. Cooked food, twice cooked pork. Alright, this is the food that Fi and them ate. Words, have a nice trauma, have a nice trace, have a nice trumpet. Alright, this is about Free the Soul. We already pretty much know about them. Same with the Myrmidons. Same face. Brother, the founder of the Free the Soul. Although he prefers not to be referred to as such. As a child, he had a younger brother whom was... Yep. Oh, wait. Hold on. So we found, unfortunately, the worst happened and the younger brother was murdered. Raging and despair-filled brother for 9 days and 9 nights, he was consumed by his own misery. On the morning of the 10th day, however, he had a revelation. Mankind was rife with base desires and needed to be purified so that a new world could be. God had spoken to Brother and given him a mission. Brother decided his life to realizing the mission, and at the age of 26, he established Free the Soul of Y. He claims the Y is a symbol for miracles. Here's some information that isn't revealed in the game. The bracelet put on the left wrist of the 9 participants in the Ambidex game has an important feature that's never mentioned. As soon as it's put on, a needle on the underside activates and inserts itself into the wearer. That doesn't necessarily mean that it injects a drug, only that it activates and pierces the skin. Maybe that's something on the needle, or maybe there isn't. All that's certain is that when someone puts on the bracelet, they get poked. Okay. And we already read all of those. Floor A and Floor B. Okay, we already read all about these. Really? Researcher's Journal. Yeah, this is where it's talking about Radical 6. Due to space construct, some sections has been cut out. Jumpy doll. It sounds like someone named a doll Jumpy, but why? The secret of Court's hat. Okay, this is interesting. Don't you think his hat looks kind of weird? There's that huge band that's just wrapped around his head. Is he hiding a pair of phalangeal ears, or maybe he's just a young Lobot? Well, this is just between you and me, but he's got missiles in there. The size of his hat are hiding those pods, like you see on helicopters or SAM sites. Except these missiles are tiny, and when he gets in trouble, both sides of the hat opens up, and they just fly out like once, like phew. Just kidding. Actually, he just keeps snacks in there. Okay. Excelvier. The only way to Kiracle 6. Alright, we already read all of these, I believe. Yes. Read all those. Read all those. Swimsuits, what is that? Was he involved in a horrible swimsuit accident? Not repressed in his youth. Did he have a crush on him? Okay, I already read about all these, I suppose. For 9. Memonte Memore in the 9th. Why? Hourglass. Hourglass, okay. Gentle points. There are measures of how much of a gentleman you are. Somewhere deep in the United Kingdom is an organization that tracks all gentlemen, determining their caliber based off of ancient and blood-steering collections of rules and guidelines. Every year during the spring, a representative of the organization conducts a cursory investigation of each member's behavior, or at least appears to, and then awards gentlemen points based on what they saw. The following formula is used. Old ladies escorted across the street times top hats owned times puzzle solves times money given to gentlemen tracking organizations. Knife, okay. The floor B blocked doors, okay. Wait, hold on. Once they had been done, okay. Principle of causality. Oh my god. The law of cause and effect, specifically that a cause must precede every effect at the quantum level, however, things aren't quite as immutable. The principle of quantum superposition holds that any physical system, such as an election, exists as part of all. Yeah, you guys can read this on your own. Okay. And Knox 10 Commandments. Ronald Knox, a mysterious writer from the UK, published the following of his rules. The criminal must be mentioned early on. All supernatural or preternational agencies are ruled out. No more than one secret room or passage. No hitherto undiscovered poisons may be used, or any appliances which will need a long specific explanation. No one with extrasensory perception or similar powers can peer. No accident must ever help the detective, nor must he ever have an intuition which proves to be right. The detective must not commit the crime. The detective must declare any clues he may discover. The stupid friend of the detective, the Watson, must conceal nothing from the reader. Twin brothers and doubles general must not appear unannounced. Alright, here are the keys. The whole slingshot thing can be used as a necklace, but it is not recommended. The second question was of a simulation manned mission to Mars held on the Nevada desert on New Year's Eve 2028. The audio logs from the simulation contain a woman's voice, assumed to be one of the test subjects, saying the following. 6 of us are dead. Counting myself, there are only 3 left. I guess you could say I killed them. No, that's not quite right. Not just them, not just these 6, all of them, all 6 billion. Most evidence seems to suggest that this was the beginning of the Radical 6 outbreak, and that the Nevada facility was the epicenter of the pandemic. I talked about the termites. Have a nice trouble, have a nice tragedy, have a nice trust. Term used to position astronomically, put simply, means that that 2 celestial bodies appear near one another's sky. When used in the context of our solar system, it appears often to a position where a given celestial body is aligned with the sun. For example, when Mars is on the opposite side of the sun from Earth, it is considered to be in a conjunction with Earth. Mercury and Venus, which orbit closer to the sun than the Earth does, with 2 types of conjunctions. And there are hidden on the other side of the sun. This is referenced to as superior conjunction when they are lined up on the near side of the sun. This is called inferior conjunction. Temioji's pictures. This is the photograph that Temioji is holding. The subject is the girl named Akane Kurosaki. Akane was one of the people who appeared in the game's sister's title, 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, as a childhood friend Junpei, the title's main character. In 1999, she was 21 years old. This picture was taken 9 years before then, when she was 12. Look at the left side of the picture. If you look closely, it almost looks like there's a man grinning in the background. Do you see him? Don't worry, it seems a little strange. A spirit medium has told us that the person in the picture is a guardian spirit who is after her. He must have shown up here because he's heard with some sort of destiny she hadn't stored, and decided to see how she's doing. The left side of the picture, what? Uh-huh. Minokan space, what? Oh, is this a way of describing reality that adds a fourth dimension of time in the three-dimensional space. It was described by German mathematician Hermann Minkowski, and therefore bears its name. It's also the name of a ski resort for miniature cows. The oh, yay! They're using the picture with K. That's awesome. The scientific name for the order of which rabbits belong, and 0's actual name. When they were split up at the red, blue, and green chromatic doors, Temioji told Alice that there was something he had to tell her. That something was, of course, his identity, and that he already knew all about Alice and Ice Nine, and not because he'd heard from Clover. Okay. So Temioji actually told Alice that he was Junpei when they went together at some point. After the second round of the AB game, after going through the purple and green doors, Clover, as a solo, was paired to say the following to Temioji, her opponent. What the heck did you mean with all that? It's not fair. If you're telling the truth, then I... So what had Temioji said to her? Same thing he'd meant to say to Alice, of course. He told her who he was. That simple fact shook Clover's resolve, then made her vote ally. It probably hasn't been his original intention to betray her, but after thinking about Quark's safety, he probably felt he had no choice but to pick betray. AB stands for after and... can stand for after and B for before. They can also stand for anima and body. Everything that has happened in this facility is part of the AB project. So who is Phi? There are a few clues scattered throughout the story, but nothing conclusive. Perhaps the truth will be revealed in the Nevada test site. Seriously, we're not going to learn more about Phi until Zero Time Dilemma? That's bullshit. Here's a little something more about the bomb deactivation password. These passwords, they aren't just gibberish. There's something hidden in each one of them. I can only give you a hint. +1. Good luck. There's a lot more to the story, but I think we'll stop the secret archives here. Thank you for playing, and we hope you enjoy the game. +1. Huh.
You know what happens next.
I don't understand, but okay. Well, we read through all of them, so I think now something is going to get added here because we got all the gold files. No? Do I seriously have to beat that thing on hard in order for it to unlock then? Well, okay. I guess that has to be... That one has to be... I have to clear all the rooms on hard. So I can't do that cheating thing. So... Alrighty. This is going to get cut up. And so I'm probably going to do that at the end of the... Yeah, I'll do that before... I'll see... It's going to be short, so it's probably going to be short. So... I'm going to end this here. Obviously, I'm definitely going to cut this up. So... Thank you all so much for watching this video on this series. I really enjoyed this game. This game had a lot of like my brain exploding moments, and I loved it. Like, this is a fantastic game, and bravo to everyone that's a part of this. And I'm definitely looking forward to playing Zero Time Dilemma for sure. I'm just sad I didn't play it last year because I would have loved, because that's when it came out, and it probably would be in my top 10 games too. So definitely love that. So hopefully I'll be able to play it soon. So I don't know if I'll be doing another video game series because, as we all know, Danganronpa V3 is coming out very shortly, and the reason why I'm not starting Zero Time Dilemma right away is because I don't really want to do 2 visual novel games at the same time. I know I probably did that before, but I don't want to do them now. So what I'm going to do is, some days there's probably going to be small little, just one-offs coming out. Not every day, because I'm still working on Persona 5 right now. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I get Persona 5 done, on my off time between now and Danganronpa V3. Because then, if that happens, hopefully I'll be able to release this before V3. So you all know that Persona 5 will be completely done once that is the case. There's just a few things I need to do left in Persona 5. I'm already done with the main story of Persona 5. Obviously, not as of this recording. But then again, this part's coming out tomorrow or Wednesday, I think. Yeah, so it's coming out then. But yeah, like I said, I would play Zero Time Dilemma, but I don't want to do that until Danganronpa V3 is done. And then of course you're probably thinking like, well, why don't you start another series? And it's like, I could, but I'm just thinking about what could I do now. But like I said, there's a few one-off things that I kind of want to do, and something that I want to do from previous LP that I feel like really needs to be done. So I also don't even know what I'm going to LP to. I do have a few things lined up, but we have to see. We'll have to see. So thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, please give that like button a click. Comment down below what you liked about the videos, what you didn't like about the videos, and let me know. What are you most looking forward to in Zero Time Dilemma? For sure, before I start Zero Time Dilemma, I will do that little secret. It's just going to be like one little tidbit of reading, so it's probably not going to be a long video, but I'll still do it type thing, so, yeah. So yeah, what are you most looking forward to with that? No spoilers, of course, because I'm definitely looking forward to Zero Time Dilemma. I'm super excited for that, like, I can't wait, so yeah. As always, guys, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to my main channel, too. That's in the description below. So also follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RPG Kingdom Kid Twitter, are in there, too. Well, thank you all so much for watching this LP. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all looking forward to the new one and those one-off videos that I have planned. And, of course, Persona 5 is still kicking, going in strong. So, yeah. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching once again. I'll see you all next time.